Welcome, residents. We're here at another one of our Talk of the Town. Basically, this is kind of talk around town, where we have been trying to, every month, try to meet with some of our new business, established businesses, and also new owners and operators of long-standing businesses. Today we're at Hudson's Rib and Fish, and actually this is a new owner here, for us in the town of Wappinger. And for those of you that aren't real familiar, we're right, on close to the southern boundary of the town of Wappinger. Hudson's Rib and Fish have been around for a long time. And I think many of you used to come out here. Then it, I think, lost a little bit of its popularity. But we're here today because we're really excited, Mario, about the new ideas that he's bringing, to the town, to this really, quite a well-established business. And since this is the holiday season, we also want to try to promote some of our businesses, locally. We do a lot of things together also with our neighbors, such as East Fishkill, and AJ Beefin, and also Nick D'Alessandro. We have right on our border, town of Fishkill. A lot of people think this is Fishkill, but it's not. It's the town of Wappinger. So, we're really happy to be here with Mario. Mario, why don't you introduce yourself and then tell us a little bit about your history. Then we'll get into a couple questions about the restaurant.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Thurston. Thank you, Joey, Mike, and AJ. Thank you for coming and stopping by. I'm now actually came from the Europe 6 years ago, basically in the country. Just short about myself, I was serving for the U.S. government for more than 18 years.
Wow. Thanks for the service.
Yes. Thank you. It was a pleasure, actually. Overseas, my career was different, basically, in the different fields, working as a security in the U.S. Embassy back in my country, working as the also support for the U.S. military as well. My last assignment was in Afghanistan for about like 4.5 years till 2010. And then, of course, I decided to come and move back to the country. So
we may want to get you involved in our Veterans Committee and organization.
Yeah, thank you. I'm also certified as the U.S. DoD firefighter.
Oh,
and my last firefighting was in 2009, also in Kandahar, Afghanistan. So I skipped that and tried to do, like a little bit more as a civilian. Yes. So this we came actually, since I came in the country in the first, it was Tony, which is my manager. He was finishing his PhD in the computer sciences.
Oh, wow.
Just like almost done with it. Wow. But we end up with our families, the cousins, which are in the Orange County, so specifically in the Warwick restaurant. So that's how we actually start. Back home, I also had my own restaurant. And that's how we were, okay, let's go, and start doing for something that we believe that we can do very, very well.
Sure.
Why Wappinger's fault?
Yeah, and why Hudson's?
Or why Hudson's? Long story short, Tony, again, starts with him. He actually came one day visit with one of our best friends. They saw basically on the internet. So I was at the time, I was like working in the city, helping one of my other cousins, some job for him. But he came and said, hey, cuz you have to come and see this place. Okay. But it was like, you really have to. All right. So when I actually first time walking in this restaurant, it was just like amazing. I felt that vibe, positive, something that is very interesting about it. And that's how we actually met for the first time, Mr. Sam and Regina, which are great people. Right. I love them. And that's how we started. Just like, okay, let's talk about it.
We're happy, very happy you're here, because actually we had been hearing rumors that it was going to be sold to some other type of business and not continued. We are really trying to get more quality restaurants here, so we're happy to see the investment. Tell us a little bit about what you are bringing to, what you and Tony are bringing here, what you plan to do with the place.
Initially, thank you. Initially, we decided to keep the name just because of a lot of actually memories are in this town, especially in this restaurant. So we were okay. It's a little bit tricky business-wise, but still, okay, let's go and respect these people. There are, as far as our knowledge, there are so many good things happening in this restaurant, so that's why we decided to keep the name. Bringing something new is mentioning about our new chef.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
initially something that the Mr. Bruce, he's been working in France, Spain, in the Manhattan City with like almost all the best chefs in the country.
Right.
Which is, as I mentioned before, we're trying to bring to the upper level, especially about the food quality and service as well. Trying to do different, like more wine, kind of.
And foods that go with
food
wine.
that goes with wine,
Right.
rather than just the regular. We understand that we have the different kind of clientele, and
Right.
we're trying to basically please everyone as much as we can. As far as I was talking to the Joey the other day, that our plan is to initial room, which is like very old, we call a party room, to create the wine bar. So that's the plan, to create the wine bar, bring a little bit more young people, maybe some music. That's the plan, like Friday or Saturday, just to
Sure.
get a little
Place
bit
to go
more
here,
place to
yeah.
go. Yes. So
Yeah.
that's the plan initially. As far as the Christmas, once again, I'm calling everyone, just come try it out.
Sure.
And I believe, and not only believe, but I promise that nobody will be disappointed as far as the food quality. I guarantee
Yeah.
that.
Are you going to change the menu some? Or?
We already changed the menu just because the chef Bruce come up with some very, very special, very different, very balanced. I mean, just like we have food and the plates that are really unique, if I
Right.
can say. People might see on our website as example will be the Caesar salad.
Okay.
That I said, Joey, you have to come and
Yeah.
try it out.
Yeah.
Look forward to that.
Yes. Different dishes, very unique, very especially made from the chef Bruce, that are very high standard.
Good.
Once again, I just encourage everyone, come try it out.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
yes, beside that, starting from tomorrow, we'll finalizing the or upgrading and updating the menu.
Okay.
Working on the little bit shorter menu for the Christmas, especially Christmas Eve.
So you'll be open Christmas Eve?
Absolutely, of
Great.
course, and that's the
Yeah.
not only from me, because we our working hours are basically
But at
from
4 o'clock?
4 o'clock, correct? 4 to 9. Besides the Friday, Saturdays will be the 4 to 10.
Okay.
For the Christmas Eve, we might be open a little bit earlier, just because it's everywhere else.
Sure.
The people trying to celebrate and
Absolutely.
go and
Yeah.
get some.
Yeah. Are you open every day, or do you take a day off?
Mondays, besides Mondays. Yes,
Okay.
Mondays are our
Okay,
day
so
off.
we have to keep that in mind, when we're looking for.
Yeah.
Good. Well, look, we I think Mike, our videographer, will be adding different pictures from this. But what we'd like to do right now is we have, as we were discussing before, this is Wappinger, all the way down to the swamp, basically. And what we have is an initiative that the town's been doing. Joey and I had put together. Is called Wappinger Proud, and this is a little plaque that we have. That says this business is Wappinger Proud, and hopefully you
Thank
can
you.
find a spot on your wall someplace to
course,
put
of
that
course.
up. Yeah, and then we have an initiative where we designate one or more businesses as a business of the month. It's a small businesses that we're looking at, and we have also this plaque, certificate that we proudly present to you. Joe, you want to say a couple words about it?
Thank you.
So, Nio and I met actually earlier this week. You came into town hall, and I was just really blown away by his passion and determination to wanting to take this landmark in the town of Wappinger, one of the oldest businesses that we have here in the town, and recreate it. Hudson's again has been a state, basically a landmark here in Wappinger and along the Route 9 corridor for many, many years. And
32 years.
32 years.
Yes, that's Mr. Sanders' routine.
Yeah.
And to have Nio's new flavor and vision for the place is very inspiring. And I really hope that the residents of the town,
Yeah.
you know, if you happen to be in the mood for some seafood and want to try something new, I highly recommend you come down and try out
Yeah.
the new Hudson's Ribs and
And,
Fish.
and
here in
while you're
town.
here, if you come at the right hours, we have tremendous shopping.
Yes.
Right next door in the Lawrence Plaza area, a lot of premier, top quality, shops. If you haven't been down here, like Talbert's,
Yes.
right? So we really can make it an afternoon, evening
Yes.
event.
Premier shopping destination
yeah,
right here.
that's
so
right.
You can spend the whole
So,
afternoon.
yeah. So,
Congratulations
Thank
and
you.
welcome.
Thank
to
you.
the town.
Welcome to the
Thank you.
town, and thank you
Thank you.
again. And we look forward to
Thank you, Mr. President.
enjoying the
Thanks.
restaurant
Thank
here.
you.
So thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, residents. Please come on out, especially during the holiday season. Enjoy the new food, the new menu for the town of Wappinger. Also, they have a nice wine selection. So come on out. Thank you very much, and happy holidays to you.